We are in a time where it is crucial to start connecting in with your heart. And everyone I'm seeing is looking to connect with that deeper sense of self. We're realizing that our soul is residing here. It's residing in the heart space, and it is calling forth for your attention, for your connection. And yet, there is a beautiful way that we can do this, and that is to create a romantic relationship with your heart, to romanticize the love and the connection that you have with your heart. Because we're going to take this heart connection beyond that standard, very clinical way of connecting with the heart, to feel better, to feel happier, more joy, more love. No, we want to feel love that is boundless, love that is free, love that is so profound. It feels like love that you have never touched. Love that has been broken through the veils of this earth and come through you to be expressed, to be felt, to be met. A new wave of love, a new frequency of love. Because we are remembering our boundless nature. We are remembering the truth of who we are. We are remembering that this love it's not about us. It's not about a relationship between you and somebody else. This love is about you and the beloved that is the creator, that is the seed of your soul. And it is reuniting that part of yourself with the whole and feeling that union, feeling it coming in and out into your heart like a beautiful orgasmic love affair. And when we are met with that level of love and connection and depth, we are remembering the truth of what we are in our nature. And from that place, when we live from that place, when we meet every challenge, when we meet every obstacle, when we meet everything from the most joyous, loving relationships, connections, experiences, to the most painful, the suffering, the violence on this earth, we meet through that space of our heart, through that awareness. It is like no other, and it is changing the very way that we perceive these things that are happening on the planet, that are happening to us, that are happening to people that we love. We are perceiving through the lens of the beloved, through the lens of love. And a very specific kind of love. This isn't the material love. This isn't the material surface level love. This is a love that is steeped in a primordial frequency that is infinite. And it connects us into the earth, so deep into our bones and our body of who we are. And if you are at a time when you felt severed from that you've forgotten that, or you're not feeling met with that frequency and that love at this time, it is because you are bringing a new level of love, an experience of love. The frequency of love is amplifying beyond an experience of what we could perceive as love before, right? And because you are bringing that wave, that energy, you may feel that that is not what you're feeling back from the universe or back from your experience. But that is because you are bringing it forward. So can you hold that for yourself? Can you hold that as a vision for others and allow them to meet you there so that you can be the temple that they gather to remember that frequency, and it is sparking off and awakening more of that love frequency. Okay, this isn't some kind of wishy-washy thing. If someone's sitting there and thinking, oh, just someone talking about love again, and I don't know how to meet that love, I don't think that love is true or that exists. I want you to truly start to practice that romanticizing with your heart. Romanticize the love that you have with your heart. Feel it, connect with it. Do things in your life that help you to tune into that love, that make you feel more connected to something that is greater than yourself, to feel as if that not just you and your heart is your heart and it's there and it exists and oh yeah, my soul is here. No, I want you to feel like there is that divine presence there. Connect into how that feels. If it was a romantic lover sitting at your heart, how would you connect with this lover if it was at your heart? How would you connect with your heart if it was a love, your divine union, your soulmate? Yeah? If your heart is your soulmate, how would you treat your soulmate? What would you do with your soulmate? How would you interact with your soulmate on a day-to-day basis if it lived in your heart? And practice that, go forward with that, and just see how things start to change, how the relationship starts to change, how the lens of your perception of what love is and how love can be experienced starts to shift and change, because the veil of what we perceive as love is starting to open up more and more for you, because you're here, you're listening to this. This is because that is what your heart is calling for. And this is the attention that it is asking for. This level of love, to be treated like it is your lover. When your heart is your lover, you are your lover. And life becomes the love that is coming from your heart. And you start to experience that out through everything that you do. Everything that you do feels like romance. Everything that you do will start to feel like there is some deep unwinding from those old systems and ways of perceiving reality, those constrictions, those contractions. And we start to expand into it, to open to it. And then even those painful things, we can move that through our body, through the heart, through that love that carries us on into the remembrance. So my dear, if you want to practice more finely how to tune in and listen to those different messages from your heart, below I have dropped my somatic practice for you. And I'd love to hear, how do you romanticize your heart? How are you connecting with your heart and bringing more presence and awareness to your heart in everyday life? Are you listening to your heart when something is happening? Are you listening to what the mind is saying, what the collective is saying? When there is an event going on, even if it's just a galactic, cosmic, beautiful event, are you listening and tuning in on what that means to you? Or are you listening to outside sources? When there is a physical lover or partner in your life that's coming forward, are you listening from your heart and meeting that person with your heart? Are you meeting them with that honesty, if it's right for you or not? Are you listening in and tuning in to the frequencies of their heart and your heart and how they interact? Because this is a tell sign of what is in the heart for us now, and what is meant to be let go. Because when we are holding on to these old belief systems, they will trick us into thinking that we need somebody, that we have to have something outside of ourselves to be enriched by that feeling of love. But when it comes from within first, then we can really see things for what they are when we're playing the field in the outside with other hearts. Oh, are they ready to meet our heart from that same reverence? That is the key, is the reverence. The reverence for the heart. The reverence for life. If you have enough of that awareness in your own heart, you will be able to be so finely tuned to pick it up in others. You won't be messed around. You won't fall short because you've already got what you need. And when it comes around, you'll know it so deeply because you've already cultivated so much of that within yourself. And I hope and put that prayer into my heart for you all. And I'd love to hear in the comments below just how this landed for you, and please do feel free to share your heart intentions, and I will see you in the next video.